Hello, welcome back to CJGGaming. Today is another Road to Prestige video. It's been a long time. I'm doing TAC 45 only today. There is my class. The beginning of the game is rather average. Rather average for me, so sort of average for everyone, to be honest. I'm a rather average player. Rather. I think I found the title for my video finally. But basically in the middle I make it up a bit, and then in the second half I get quite a bit better. I'm just going to turn my volume down on my headphones in case it comes through on the recording. Basically it's TAC 45 only. The reason why I am doing it is because you may have seen a Drifter video recently if you're subscribed to him, and he said a good way to sort of improve your aim is to use the TAC 45. Try and make the first bullet count, and I sort of suck at doing that, so I'm practicing, and I actually did record one game just before this one. I was using the Swat 557, I think it's a 557, and literally I was so accurate with that gun, but the thing is I carried on dying. Every single shot I hit was getting people, but generally it either would be, it was either a headshot and then I'd get killed straight away, or it wouldn't be a headshot, it'd be like the neck, and then I'll get killed. So it wasn't exactly great. So I did this video. This video is a lot better. I think I got 29 for 19 in the end. So anyway, today I'm not going to talk about accuracy at all. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. Well, I didn't have any idea, and then I suddenly thought, oh wait, what about the Xbox? Xbox One. I personally am a Sony person. To be perfectly honest, I'm not really tied to any company, although I sort of prefer Sony. To be perfectly honest, out of all the consoles, I think Nintendo's probably got the best bet, because, I mean, they've got a decent console with good online, it's got decent hardware for the games it plays, it's got a bunch of decent games, free online, I think I just said that, but it's neglected, and it's cheap, whereas the Xbox One, to me, just looks like a glorified TiVo box, although to be perfectly honest, now it does actually have some games. Now it has games, it does look okay. The only games that I sort of wish I could have are Forza 5, but on PlayStation we have Drive Club. Drive Club looks just as good. And then also, don't forget Halo, although they didn't really release any details on it. Apart from that, not really anything like made me think, oh, I must get an Xbox for that game. There was another game, I can't remember the name of it, but I thought, oh, that looks alright. But obviously it wasn't overly amazing, because otherwise I probably would have remembered its name. Sony conference I can't watch because that's about 2 AM GB time, and I have to go to school tomorrow, so that's not happening. I will watch it tomorrow though. I'll probably do another commentary to do with PlayStation conference, just spat all over my monitor. Yay. But the Xbox One, yeah, as I said, it looks like a glorified TiVo box, a glorified Sky Plus box, or it did from the Xbox reveal. Now it looks alright. From the hardware, the most stunning game was Forza, to me. It looks the most graphically pleasing. Whereas Battlefield 4, to me, looks exactly like Battlefield 3 does on PC. They've got to try and contend with PC for the same price. And I personally think consoles will always beat PC for the price. But for general performance, if you've got a full-out gaming PC like my one, I mean, you could go over the top with mine. Mine isn't a cheap PC, it's a good, nearly 3 times, if not 3 times more expensive than a Xbox One, but I think it's worth it. It works as a PC, it does better graphics, but as I said, it's expensive, and I nearly broke it because I built it myself. PlayStation 4, I heard rumours, well, I heard from my dad, who was just on Amazon, that it was like $599 suspected price, which is stupidly high. Bearing in mind that's like £180 more expensive than the Xbox One. I don't think it's going to be that high. I think, if anything, I originally said the highest it would sell for is $499. And that now seems like that will be its price. I reckon anywhere between $350 and $499. I don't think it will go below $350, because generally you would expect PlayStation to be more expensive than Xbox, but you never know. They might have changed it around this time. They might have changed it around. See how we're doing time-wise? I cannot see the whole of my video on the screen. Oh, there we go. Got bundles of time. Great. Quick mid-video information-y bit. I was going to edit this video in Premiere, which I downloaded yesterday. Got the trial. Going to see if it's worth it, although, to be honest, I'm not going to buy it for 800 quid. I've got Vegas 11, that's enough. And I don't understand Premiere a single bit. It doesn't make any sense at all. I am recording my voice in Audition, which does seem quite reasonably priced. In fact, it works a lot better than any other software I've used so far. So I might buy that. I'm not sure, because sort of, I understand you can just pirate things, but generally, I'm not really making much money, but as I'm making a couple of pounds every month or whatever, it feels bad that I'm making money. If I was making money out of pirated software, that doesn't feel right. So anyway, back to the games and stuff. Sony made a good move with the PS4 by releasing more games. The only thing they probably could have done would be to actually release what the console's going to look like, a little bit more on what it contains. I think the Xbox has a better processor, or it has the same processor as the PS4, but the PS4 has 8 gigs of DDR5 RAM, or GDDR5, which is graphics card RAM, which is a lot better, whereas the Xbox One has 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, which is half what I've got on my PC, and to be honest, I think that will run fine, but GDDR5 is a lot better than just DDR3, I'm guessing. I mean, it's in graphics cards, so it's going to be faster. Generally, I don't know, Xbox, from what I've seen of it so far, it looks crap. It looks like someone's got, as I said, it looks like a glorified TiVo box. It's like someone's got a DVD recorder, stuck an Xbox logo on the front. That's what it looks like. It says Xbox One on my DVD player, and that's all it seemed to be originally from the original release. It seemed to just be a DVD player with an Xbox logo on, because they released nothing in the form of games, just TV and sports, which is probably the half an hour that was taken out of the Xbox conference, because it was meant to be, I think, half an hour longer than it was. So yeah, the PlayStation 4, we've only seen blurry images and weird close-ups, but it looks more angular, it looks more aesthetically pleasing so far. I imagine it to look a little bit like a B-2 stealth bomber. I really failed that Semtex there, by the way. I imagine it, to me, looks like a stealth bomber. It's got those sort of angles. I doubt it's going to look like a stealth bomber, but that's the image I have in my head. Looks rather cool. Around here, I think, is where I start tearing up in this game. I'm not really paying attention to the actual gameplay, to be perfectly honest. But I think I start tearing up near the end. Might have already been just... No, oh, no, it is around here. So I actually somehow managed to pull this off. I constantly, whenever I play, it's almost like you've got to show off in COD. With me, I'm like, oh my god, there's other people. Ew. Not necessarily this game. This game, when I'm recording, I'm like, I must show off. I must get a good kill streak. Whereas if I'm playing against tryhards, or if I'm playing with other people who I don't really know, I've just met through the internet, that sounds dodgy, but no, people who I only know through online, through PlayStation Network, YouTube people, I also feel sort of the same in that sense. Like, I need to do good, I need to show I am a good COD player, I need to show myself I am worthy of this, and I was like, oh my god, and I pulled this off, sort of. I think I die here. Yeah. Apart from that, I was thinking, yes, good video, and that's why I've kept this. Generally, I only like to put good videos up on here, because you're not going to want to watch just... generally, I imagine not many people are just going to want to listen to the sound of my voice, because it probably can get irritating. So I'm guessing people want a Call of Duty gameplay in the background, and if it's a boring one, although it's more realistic, because generally a lot of Call of Duty games aren't overly great, even pro players have bad games, probably less than normal. I panicked the crap out of me there. That didn't make any sense. But generally, I try and get interesting games. I might upload a couple of the meh games eventually. But this is a series I've incredibly neglected. I was actually going to originally start this from the beginning of Call of Duty, but I screwed up my PVR. I thought I'd broken it. Turns out I just have my PlayStation set on 1080p mode. And the PVR can only record at 1080i, so that ruined my sort of game start thing. I would have finished the series by now, probably. I am actually on my original account that got screwed up, which I've talked about a lot. Basically, I don't know what happened, it just screwed up my stats. It says I've had 5 billion or so kills with like the combat axe and the ballistic knife. That account is Prestige 3 level 48, it was before it screwed up, then it went back to 45. I've then got another account which is Prestige 2 level 25, and then I got this account which is level 15, then I got my Xbox account which is level 40. So I would probably be, if my original account hadn't screwed up and I hadn't gone off COD for about 2 months, I probably would be Master Prestige by now, which is sort of depressing to me. So that is actually all I can think of. I think next video on my channel overall will probably be Minecraft because it's so much easier to record. But next one of these videos, I might try and do quickscoping. I might. I don't know. That's if I remember that by the time I get around to recording this. So, yes, that is basically it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to share it to your friends, because they probably will like it if you enjoyed it, because I'm guessing your friends have similar likes. Like the video so other people who follow you or who subscribe to you on YouTube can see it. Obviously it will get posted to your stream, and also just like it because it helps me know that you like my videos. You can favourite it if you really love it, and also don't forget, if you like me in general, click that subscribe button because it makes me feel good. Yeah. Alright, see you later. Bye bye.